Educator Barnes here, and today is another day of National Poetry Month. When I was in high school, I was in a women's choir called Crystal Harmony, and one day our choir teacher introduced us to the poem, How Do I Love Thee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Elizabeth Barrett Browning married poet Robert Browning, and this poem, How Do I Love Thee, included in the book Sonnets from the Portuguese, was a poem that she wrote to express how much she loved her husband. The reason we were introduced to this poem in choir was because a composer had set this poem to music, and we learned this for a choral performance. After I graduated from Purdue University, I graduated in May 2006. In August 2006, I married my husband. This poem was included in our wedding. We had two of our friends who were engaged at the time and were married shortly after we got married read this poem in our wedding. And so I'm going to dedicate today's poem to my husband, and I'm going to share it with you now. How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.